Good day everyone, my name is Ruslan and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, how have you been? Well, I hope everything's good. I hope you're doing good. Today's part 4 of our staircase design. We are going to be making a plate bolted steel staircase along this wall to this floor, right? And the reference image that we have received this was, so look at how beautiful this piece of architectural art is. I mean, look at this, look at how beautiful it is. So we are going to be making this inside Revit today, right? Let's quickly go back to our program. And so the first thing is, of course, let's go to the top and let's make our staircase, which we are later going to be changing it into a steel one. So how about you go to, so this is the base is going to be level 0, the top level is going to be level the base constraint is level basement, and then that is level 0, which is this one. And let's go for the width, which is going to be excuse me, which is going to be 1 meters, and the depth is going to be 300. And let's try to just make this right here, perfect, and press OK. And let's simply let's go to our modify, let's go to align, and let's align this because we would have to do it later on anyway. All right, check this out. So look at how nice it looks. And now let's click on our staircase. And from our previous video, our rails automatically got replaced by the wall mounted rails. All right, so let's delete the right one. We do not need the right one. We are going to be using the left one. Let's click on that. Let's go to edit. Let's go to duplicate. So this is going to be the steel STAIRCASE staircase, and okay, and there are no stringers. We do not need the stringers on both sides. That's fine. Let's go to the settings, and the thickness of the thread, I want it to be 50 mm, and there are no risers and there's no nosing, right? So perfect, perfect, perfect. Everything is perfect. Now let's go to our right view, and this is the view that we need. All right, we are going to be making our base plate and everything. So let's try to click on that, set current view as home. Perfect. Now let's try to quickly make our base plate. All right, the rest everything's fine, isn't it? Let's go for plate excuse me, let's go for set. Let's go for pick a plane. Let's go for tab. All right, we have picked that plane, and let's go for rectangle. Let's press the home button on our keyboard, and the width and the depth is going to be 450 by 150 mm, right? And now do you guys remember, let me first of all make the dimension. So this is going to be 1:10, and 1 and 2 fine, and 1 and 2 fine, and 1 and 2 fine. So do you guys remember it was the thickness of the thread was 50, right? So it means 50 50 50, total of 150. If we click on this button right here, and this is gonna be 50, and then if we click on this button right here, and this is gonna be no, not 550. Perfect, right, done. And this distance is gonna be of the base plate is gonna be 450. And if you guys remember, we set the excuse me, the oh my god, I'm coughing, I'm sorry. The depth of our thread to be 300, right? So 300 plus 75 plus 75 is 450, right? Basic maths, nothing very hard. 75, and right here 75, no, not 72, 75. So it means that our base plate is perfectly placed exactly in the middle, as you guys can see. All right, and now let's quickly go to our steel staircase, and let's go for thread, and let's change the material of this to steel. Right, let's do everything along. So STEEL, although I should have changed it in the start, but let's quickly do it. So okay, let's go for this one. And metal panel, fine. And okay, let's just go. If you do not like it, we can change that later on. Material is no big deal. Once that is done, now let's go back to our steel, and it's the anchors. All right, so the first thing, the anchors one is a bit confusing. I mean, it's not confusing, but check this out. So you click on anchors, you click on the base plate, press enter, and then you click on the working plane. So this is going to be your working plane, and now this is going to appear. So now let's go back to our home, and just simply let's make that. All right, and as you guys can see, it is made on this plane. If you press OK, and bolts are gonna appear. Very nice, nothing hard. After that, let's go to our wireframe, and let the bolts are selected, right? So we need the J hooks, and let's set the diameter to be 60 mm, and let's set the orientation to be outside diagonal. And perfect, check this out. So this is what we have, and now this distance is again important. Let's set this to 60, and let's go back to our home for a while. and let's set this to 30. All right, so this is it, right? Look at how nice everything looks. Perfect. Okay, so now let's quickly make two final last components, which are the stiffener plates. All right, so model in place. Let's go for structural stiffeners. All right, structural stiffeners. What? All right, let's go to our forward view. Let's go to our extrusions. Let's go to our set. Let's go to our pick a plane. Excuse me, and let's quickly pick a plane. So perfect. Okay, we have picked that plane. Let's go to a rectangle, and let's select this part right here, and let's try to bring it down. After that, let's click on that, and I think 30 mm is fine. Let's go to our fillet, and let's go for fillet of or let's turn this off. Let's just choose okay, 35 and 35. Let's press OK, and what? Fine. Let's delete that, and let's go for trim and extend, and perfect. Okay, so this is it, guys. This is, look at how beautiful our structural stiffener is. Now let's go to our home, and so guys, do you remember that let's quickly first of all change the materials to okay, steel carbon. This was 300, right, the depth of our thread, and we need the stiffener to be 40. So it means that you know, if you want, if you, how do we bring this exactly in the middle? So this is going to be 130, right? So because this is 40, 300 minus 40 is 260, so 260 divided by 2. So it means that this is going to start at minus 130, and it's going to end at minus 170. And okay, so check this out. Perfect, right? 130, 40, and 130, which is 300. So guys, look at how beautiful our structural steel case is, and it is complete. Our model is complete. Now let's go to let's click on that. Let's click on that, and now, you know, we would have to kind of manually copy that. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Copy, and let's turn off constraints, and now we just simply copy it all over the place. All right, so final one copied, and guys, our structural steel case is complete, and look at how beautiful everything looks. Now the last thing is the initial base plate, right? So let's go to set, let's go to pick a plane, let's press tab. Okay, we have pressed that. Now let's go to our home view, and perfect, excuse me guys, and now let's click on that. So let's try to select this point right here, and this point right here, and then nope, we do not need it to be connected. Okay, and this point right here, click on that. uh, um, from this point to how about, you know, we bring this point, and right here. Come on, why am I wasting more time? Okay, fine, that is done. Now, you know, let's try to kind of move this a little bit to the side, and this one a bit above. Okay, so now let's try to simply make something like that, and from this point on, let's go from this point on to the top. Now trim and extend is going to do the trick fine, and fine. Excuse me guys, oh my god, I'm coughing. Okay, and same case for this. So straight, and okay, and once that is done, how about a bit down, and a straight line right here. Perfect. Now trim and extend, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Perfect. Check this out. So now if you simply press OK, so guys, this is our beautiful structural steel staircase. Now the final thing is our rail. So let's look at our reference image first. This is the rail, right? It means one of the starting is connected to the floor. Let's go back to Revit. Let's go to edit. Let's go to duplicate. Let's go to rail number 3. Let's go to our settings. We can change the name later on, that's fine. And let's go to our square rail. Excuse me. And you know, this is the entrance, which is going to be connected to the floor. And okay, and the second one is again going to be connected to the wall. All right. Okay, and check this out, guys. So we are complete, and look at how beautiful it looks. So this is our structural steel staircase, all right, and this is the reference image that we received, and this is the one that we made. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from this, and stay tuned, and make sure you subscribe and like my videos, right? Take care of yourself, and bye bye. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.